all had an amazing week and have got something fun planned for the weekend, even if it's just lazing about, that can be fun too. All right, today we are going to talk about one of my other favorite topics, and specifically around turmeric. So the topic is health, obviously, and how to grow older without getting old, basically, because at the end of the day, age is just a number and it's how you feel in your body that is important. And health is something that looks different for everyone. So my interpretation of it for me will be different to somebody else. It could be very different to you as well. However, there's an underlying theme that we all want, and that is to feel good in our bodies. Okay. Now, today I'm specifically talking about turmeric because one of the things that I sell is something called nanified curcumin. I don't know if you can see that. Oop. More back to front. Anyway, it's called nanified turmeric, which is turmeric, but not as you know it. All right. There's a little twist to this because if you know turmeric, you know that it is incredible. Millions and millions of people take turmeric every single day because it's been known for thousands of years. It originated in India and it's very big in Ayurvedic medicine. People have known thousands of years the magic of turmeric, and they call it the golden spice because it has so many great health benefits, from reducing inflammation. So inflammation, when it's chronic, meaning that it's been around for a long time and it keeps building, chronic inflammation is actually the root cause of pretty much everything that is going wrong in our body. If you've seen on my page, I've got pinned to the top of my profile the story of my mum and how she had chronic inflammation in her hands. And after taking this amazing product, 3 months later, she had full function of her hands again. Not only that, they have a giant yard. It's crazy big. Now, my parents' mum is 82. She's going to be 83 this year. Dad's going to be 81, or he is 81. So they have this giant yard and they love getting out in the yard and doing their gardening. But it got to a point where mum would spend the weekend in the garden and then she would have to take a couple of Nurofen, have a hot shower and sleep for at least 14 hours before she was able to get up and function again. She doesn't have to do that anymore. She has a hot shower, but she's not having to take those additional drugs. She's not having to have that huge sleep to try and get functioning again. This has helped her incredibly. I've got another friend who has having back spasms and taking some pretty serious pain medication and would often have to stay at home because of these spasms. And he was really quite concerned about what the medications were doing to his body, to his gut long term, how they made him feel. So he was looking for something different, something alternative that was actually going to work as well, because the pain medications, they were like a Band-Aid. They just masked it. They didn't actually help get rid of it or reduce the inflammation that was causing all of these problems. Anyway, he noticed differences within a few days, and it's been maybe 2 or 3 weeks now. And, he's feeling completely different. And he said to me, he's feeling that his body has more vitality. He's able to get up and go. Whereas in others, what was he saying? He had something disrupted sleep. And normally that would wipe him out. But he felt fine after it. So there's a lot of things that are caused by what we consume. So it's the food we eat, it's the other things that we put into our body. It can be the environment, it could be the water, it could be lots of things. Our exercise, what we do, what we don't do, people who have played hardcore sports their entire lives, there's a buildup of inflammation that happens in our bodies over time. And this turmeric is known for reducing inflammation. It's also known for supporting your immune system. It's also known for aiding in your digestion and it's also known for boosting brain health. Okay, I know a lot of ladies who are taking this nanified turmeric now, they're saying they don't have that fogginess around, that sort of foggy feeling you get in your brain sometimes. So it's helping with that. Now, turmeric is known for all of those things, right? However, the other thing that it's actually very well known for is its inability to be absorbed easily by our body. Now, the reason for that is turmeric is a lipid. It's a fat, okay? Now, if you remember back to grade 9 biology, fat and water don't mix very well. What are we? We are mostly water. Yeah, we got fat, but we are mostly water, okay, in our system. So you would know turmeric. So that's just Woolies. Oh, gosh. That's just Woolies turmeric. So you know what turmeric is. And if you're having turmeric, fantastic, because some is better than none. This is going the next level up, okay? Because I want to show you what I mean by it not being absorbed easily. So I've just got a glass of water here, and I'm going to put a little bit of this turmeric into the glass to demonstrate what I'm talking about. So when we stir that up, okay, it's really it's really cloudy, all right? And what you'll notice is, I'll hold it up again in a few minutes, you'll notice that it will start to separate and there'll be a sediment that settles on the bottom because fats and water do not mix, okay? We can make it look like it is, but it will separate. So this is, what they've done with this is they've taken the curcumin out of the turmeric. Turmeric's made up of a lot of different elements, and one of the elements is curcumin. So if you hear them, it's same, all right? So curcumin is just one element within turmeric, but curcumin is the magic ingredient within turmeric, okay? Good morning, Susie. Oh, you've just had your drops for the day. Awesome, love it. Hello, Roz. Yeah, it is. It's a beautiful day. It is a beautiful day, Roz. So thank you guys for watching. So that's your normal. You can see it's starting to settle down the bottom. So what they've done, they've extracted the curcumin from the turmeric, okay? So curcumin's a magic ingredient, and they've nanified it, which just means they've made it super, super tiny so it can pass through the brain-blood barrier. And they've wrapped it in this micelle casing, which is actually mimicking what your body naturally does when your body's working properly. What it does when we eat fats is it wraps it in this casing so it can be absorbed into our system, okay? So they have mimicked that. And so that is, I'm going to try not to get it everywhere, but I want it so you can see it. I hope you can see that anyway, because if you get this on your fingers, it's yellow and it's everywhere. So what all of that means is that it's absorbed within 5 minutes, okay? You drop it on your tongue. I'll show you later. It's absorbed within 5 minutes, and it's at a cellular level within 20 minutes because remember, they've nanified it, made it super, super tiny to pass through the brain-blood barrier so it gets into the cell. That micelle casing is immediately expelled by your body. It comes out in your urine, and then it stays in your system for up to 24 hours. And what all of that means is that your body is able to absorb the goodness or extract all the goodness that curcumin is famous for. Because what happens, and look, I'm going to pop some of that into the water so you can see how it really mixes very well. Okay. So I've just dropped some drops in there, and we'll give that a little stir. It's like a cooking show. All right, so you can see my fingers through that. Okay, so you can see it's absorbed really nicely with the water. And if I bring the other one up, I need more hands. You can see you can see my fingers through the water now, but there is, I don't know if you can see that very well, but there's the sediment and the sludge sitting at the bottom. And if I give this a stir again, stir it all up, all I'm doing is I'm stirring up the mud. You can't see through that anymore because I've stirred it up, okay? So that is the difference. Ooh, there's my face. And because it does all of that, your body gets to extract all the goodness that curcumin is famous for. And this is why people like my mum and my friend that I was talking about are getting such fast results, okay? 10 drops of this is equivalent to eating 8 kilos of this. And it's because you need so much of this for it to be absorbed by your body. That's all. That's why you have to eat so much of it to get the same sort of absorbability. Yeah, I'm gonna show this comment here because Susie's saying, don't do what I did the first time and lick your lips, because it does get everywhere. And I'm going to show you what that means, because it is this beautiful yellow. And you drop it on your tongue. And it does, I didn't put it on my teeth. I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, it turns your mouth yellow. All right, that's what it does because it's yellow. Dropping it on your tongue or under your tongue if you can is the fastest way to get it into your system. You can mix it with things if you really don't like the taste of it, but I don't know. I like it. But anyway, so what I do is I drop it on my tongue. 10 drops is approximately a third of a dropper, and then I have a little sip of water. Mm-hmm. And it helps because sometimes it can get on your teeth and you don't want to go out looking like a pirate. So that water just sort of swishes around, helps it get absorbed, okay? It's still got to be on your tongue. But unless you walk around poking your tongue out, no one's actually going to notice. All right. And yes, it is an amazing product, Lisa. It gave you your life back. And Lisa had a lot of serious medical things going on because of inflammation. I'm not going to disclose that. Lisa can share that if she would like to. However, exactly what she said, it gave her life back. So it's really quite amazing what this product can do. And what are you saying, Susie? It washes off easily, but the first time, yeah, you look like a clown. You do. So you just need to be aware, and I let everyone know so they don't go, having it and then walking out and people going, what's going on with your teeth. So that's how easy it is to take. Now, some people will know that there are other things that you can add to turmeric, because the absorption barrier has been a big problem for scientists. They've been trying to overcome this for a long, long time, okay? And they have found ways around it. So there's things like you might have heard about adding black pepper to the turmeric. So what the black pepper does, it helps the absorption by up to 2,000%. It gives this huge spike in the absorption, okay, because it slows down how quickly it's broken down by the liver. However, and this is really important, guys, yes, it gives that spike, but it can also, it's called pepperine is the element, and I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. But the pepperine in the black pepper, it can also actually irritate your stomach. It can irritate the digestive tract. So if people can be allergic to it, too much is going to not do great things for your stomach and your digestion, okay? So if you have got a sensitive system, do not add black pepper to your turmeric, because your body's not going to like it, all right? And it can also, too much can affect your liver over the long term. And it can also interact with certain medications. So it'll affect how your medications are metabolized, all right? So yes, it has some great that great spike benefit, but it also has some pretty serious downsides. Some people are going to be able to do it, however, not everyone. So just be aware of that, okay? Another thing that people have done to help the absorption is because, as I was saying in the beginning, curcumin is a fat. Okay, it dissolves in fat. It's more easily absorbed when you eat it with things like coconut oil or ghee. Okay, now if you ever had coconut oil, I don't know, I don't like the taste of it. Some people love it. Okay, it's another option that you can do. You can mix your turmeric with a little bit of coconut oil or ghee and eat it that way. So put it in food, I would imagine. I don't really know how they do that, but anyway, it will help with the absorption, okay? But it doesn't fully solve the other problem, which is it's broken down really quickly by the liver and it is expelled in your waste very quickly as well. It only stays in your body for a few hours, okay? So that's another reason. So it's hard to be absorbed and it's not in your body long enough for your body to fully absorb it as well. So there's the two big problems that's going on. But that's another option if you want to try it like that. And there's also something called liposomes. They're like little tiny fat bubbles, and they can be used to sort of wrap around the curcumin, and that makes it easier for the body to absorb because of the fat in the fat, okay? However, they can be quite expensive, and their effectiveness is going to vary depending on the quality of the product that you're getting, okay? So yes, there are ways to help make it easier to be absorbed. This takes it, though, next level. Oops, I'm covering it up. I don't know what I'm doing. This takes it next level, and it is so simple. 10 drops a day is the recommended dose. If you've got chronic inflammation, like really, really a lot of stuff going on, you may want to start on 10 drops in the morning, see how your body goes, then maybe go 10 drops in the morning, 10 drops at night. When everything starts to calm down a little bit, you can go back to just 10 drops in the morning as like a maintenance sort of dose that you're taking. So it's one of those things, you just listen to your body. But 10 drops a day, that bottle will last you 30 days, and it's only $85. All right. It's $85 for something that is giving so much benefit. So much benefit. All right. So I'm going to show you these again so you can see them. So this is the drops. This is the normal turmeric. You can see how it's separated, and there's the nice little sludgy sludge down the bottom. So if I stir that up, it's just going to be, yeah, I'm not very good at making that stir. But anyway, you get the gist. You can see how it's all moving about there. All right, so if you've got any sort of pain in your body, okay, whether it's joint pain, muscle pain, if you've got chronic illnesses, diseases going on, maybe you've got a little bit of brain fog happening, pretty much everything, like I said before, can be attributed back to chronic inflammation in your body. Now, this is really important to note as well. We're not making any claims that it can cure anything, okay? Don't make any claims like that. What we are saying is that this product has found a way to be absorbed easily by the body and stay in your system for up to 24 hours. Curcumin is famous for its anti-inflammatory properties. So if inflammation is the root cause of a lot of the things that are going wrong in your body, if you target the inflammation, then the symptoms have to change. Okay? That's just how it works. So if you are someone who has got a bit of pain, has got some sort of disease going on caused by inflammation, you really have nothing to lose by giving this a go. Because like I said, it's $85 a month. You want to give it a good 3 months, depending on how much inflammation you've got in your body. It took my mum 3 months to get that full function of her hands back. She takes it now just 10 drops a day as a maintenance thing. Okay. My other friend I was talking about, he saw results after a couple of days. Everyone is going to be different. You've got nothing to lose, though, by giving this a go. And doesn't work, that's 3 months of your life. Big deal. All right. But what if it does work? What if it helps you with whatever's going on in your body? You know, what if you are able to get that vitality back? What if you don't have that stiffness anymore? What if you can walk up the stairs without your knees aching, or you don't use your wonky knee as a barometer? Okay, what if you just had a clearer mind? I'm going to pop the link to my shop in the comments, so then if you want to give it a go, give it a go. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, I look, I know how much it's helped you, and it is just incredible. It's one of those things that, you've got nothing to lose by giving it a go. So I really, really do encourage anyone to give it a try. If you have questions, please, you can put it in the comments. You can send me a DM. I don't mind. But get your questions answered, and give it a go. You got nothing to lose. All right, everyone, I am going to go. Thank you so much for everyone who joined in today and commented. And hello, Lucia. Yep, it changed your life as well. I know Lucia had a lot of chronic stuff going on, not just for you, for your daughter as well. It's just the most incredible products I have ever seen that is natural, that works so very, very fast as well. So I'll put the link in, give it a go, see what happens. You might be very, very surprised. All right, everyone, have an amazing Friday. Thank you again for joining me. And if you've got questions, please reach out. I'm too happy to answer anything that you might want to have ask me. So I'm trying to read comments and talk at the same time. All right. Okay, everyone, have a great Friday. Have a great weekend, and I will see you next week. Okay, bye-bye.